Today, let's rethink what it means to be alone. Not loneliness, but solitude. Solitude isn't a flaw, it's a powerful tool for growth, creativity, and self-understanding. Let's explore why choosing to be alone can transform your life. Now, first, solitude is the gateway to self-discovery. It's the quiet path that leads us inward, a journey into the uncharted territory of ourselves. Think of it as pressing the reset button on your mind, allowing you to step away from the constant demands and expectations of the outside world. It's in these moments of quiet reflection that we begin to understand who we truly are, what we truly value, and what direction we want our lives to take. In the noise of daily life, our true thoughts get drowned out. The constant barrage of information, opinions, and obligations leaves little room for introspection. We become reactors, responding to external stimuli rather than acting from a place of inner knowing. The city becomes a symphony of distractions, each vying for our attention, pulling us further away from our center. Alone, we drop the social mask. The persona we present to the world, carefully constructed to meet expectations and avoid judgment, begins to dissolve. We no longer need to perform, to impress, or to conform. Stripped of these external pressures, we can finally be ourselves, raw and unfiltered, and finally hear our own voice, the quiet whisper that has been struggling to be heard amidst the cacophony of daily life. It's the voice of our intuition, our inner wisdom, our authentic self. Listening to this voice requires stillness, patience, and a willingness to turn inward. Research shows that time spent in solitude helps us process experiences, allowing us to make sense of the events in our lives and integrate them into our understanding of ourselves. It provides the space to reflect on our actions, learn from our mistakes, and celebrate our successes. Clarify values, helping us to identify what truly matters to us and align our lives accordingly. When we are clear about our values, we can make choices that are consistent with our beliefs and create a life that is meaningful and fulfilling. And build authentic self-awareness. It's about understanding our strengths and weaknesses, our motivations and fears, our hopes and dreams. This self-knowledge empowers us to make conscious choices and live with greater intention. It's not always comfortable. Sometimes you confront things you'd rather avoid. Difficult emotions, unresolved conflicts, painful memories. But that's where real growth happens. It's in facing our shadows that we discover our true strength and resilience. Solitude lets you clean out your mental closet, discarding old beliefs, negative thought patterns, and limiting assumptions that no longer serve you. Keeping what matters and letting go of what doesn't, like cherished memories and values, and releasing toxic relationships or unhelpful habits. This is how you become the author of your own story. By taking the time to connect with yourself, you gain the clarity and confidence to create a life that is authentic, meaningful, and aligned with your true purpose. Second, solitude fuels creativity and productivity. Collaboration is great, but constant interruptions kill deep work. Alone, you can enter a state of flow, where your best ideas emerge. Studies show that many creative breakthroughs happen in isolation, not in group brainstorms. Protecting time alone lets your mind wander, connect ideas, and innovate. Sometimes the best meeting you can schedule is with yourself. Third, solitude is a powerful tool that builds emotional resilience, acting as a crucible for the spirit. It's in these quiet moments, away from the noise and demands of the world, that we truly begin to understand ourselves. When you're alone, truly alone with your thoughts and feelings, you learn to handle your feelings, to process them without the immediate need for external input or distraction. You confront your fears, your anxieties, and your joys head-on. This is crucial because it allows you to develop an internal compass, guiding you through life's challenges without relying on others for validation or direction. This strengthens your internal core, forging an unbreakable foundation of self-assurance and emotional intelligence. It cultivates a sense of self-worth that is not contingent on external approval, making you less dependent on the fleeting opinions of others. Research links comfort with solitude, showing a clear correlation between time spent alone and a stronger sense of self. This translates to greater emotional stability and independence, allowing you to navigate the complexities of life with grace and resilience. You become your own anchor, a source of unwavering strength and stability in a world that is constantly shifting. You find yourself whole and content, not because of what you have or who you're with, but because of who you are within. This inner peace remains whether or not you're surrounded by people, because it comes from a place that no external force can touch. Solitude, therefore, isn't just about being alone. It is the practice ground for true self-reliance, the forge where your inner strength is tempered and refined. Finally, let's talk about something that might seem counterintuitive. We often think that to have better relationships, we need to be constantly surrounded by people, always available, always engaging. But what if I told you that the secret to deeper, more meaningful connections actually lies in spending time alone? Solitude actually improves your relationships. It's true, it might sound strange, but hear me out. When you're emotionally full, when you've taken the time to nurture yourself and understand your own needs, you connect with others out of genuine desire, not need. You're not seeking validation or filling a void. You're sharing your authentic self. Time alone helps you recharge, allowing you to step away from the constant demands of social interaction and replenish your energy, so you show up more present and engaged. You're not distracted by your own internal needs or anxieties. You can truly listen and be there for the other person. You set healthier boundaries. You're able to say no to things that drain you, protecting your time and energy for the relationships that truly matter, and appreciate your loved ones more. Absence makes the heart grow fonder, as they say. When you're not constantly around someone, you're more likely to cherish the time you do spend together. Solitude isn't the opposite of connection. It's not about isolating yourself from the world. It's what makes real connection possible. It's about creating space for yourself so that you can show up as your best self in your relationships. By knowing yourself, by understanding your own needs and desires, you become a better friend and partner. You bring more to the table, and you're able to give and receive love in a more authentic and fulfilling way. Embrace solitude not as a lack, but as a gift. Start small, 5 quiet minutes, no phone, just you. In the silence, you'll find clarity, strength, and creativity waiting. The most important conversations you'll ever have are the ones you have with yourself.